Kat snuggled into the recliner and cradled her hot cocoa in her hands. The twinkling lights on the Christmas tree mesmerized her. The ornaments were a combination of shiny balls to reflect the lights, old-fashioned wooden toys, and homemade ornaments her mom had crocheted. It was the perfect tree in every way. Was it only 2 weeks ago she and her mom had trekked through the snow at Frog Lake to choose and cut the snowball fir? It still amazed her that the Forest Service let you cut your own tree up to 12 feet tall for only $5. It was the best deal ever, and always an adventure of choosing the location, play arguing over which one was best, and often ending in a snowball fight before they hauled the tree back to the car and tied it to the roof. Fortunately, the snow wasn't too deep this year, and they found the perfect tree within only half an hour. The only thing she regretted was not bringing the chainsaw as they'd done every year she could remember. Kat had watched a Hallmark Christmas movie the night before, where the happy couple had cut a tree together with a bow saw. They'd both fallen in the snow, made snow angels, and then kissed in that way only couples on Hallmark movies do, the half-chaste and half-OMG kiss. The movie made it all look so easy. She told her mom she wanted to cut the tree the old-fashioned way this time. After Kat promised her that she would be the one kneeling in the snow and working the saw, her mom gave in. It hadn't turned out quite as romantic as she'd thought after 20 minutes of working the bow saw back and forth through the 6-inch trunk. Evidently, the saw wasn't all that sharp. It was left over from her dad's tools that hung in the garage untouched for the past 15 years. It kind of made her feel good to use the saw, though. In the end, the tree really was perfect. A 12-foot noble fir with its thick silvery green needles and sturdy branches protruding straight from the trunk was perfect for ornaments. Though no handsome man stood by for the congratulatory kiss, Kat figured it was good practice just in case she had the chance to do this with someone else in the future. She just hadn't found her Hallmark prince yet. Kat put her cocoa aside and inhaled the rich, woodsy aroma of the tree. She couldn't help striding to the tree to finger a lacy, starched snowflake hanging at eye level at the center of the tree. It had a picture of Kat as a baby. Born on December 3rd, her mom had crocheted the ornament between feedings and naps in celebration of Kat's first Christmas. Then she'd made a new one every year for Kat's birthday. She looked at another crocheted ornament, a circle. This one had her baby picture for her second Christmas. She worked her way around the tree until she reached the newest one, the one she had received for her 17th birthday. It was different than all the others. It had 3 balls hanging together inside a 3-dimensional crocheted sphere. The first ball had a picture of Kat as a baby. The second ball had a picture of Kat today. The third ball had a question mark. Her mom said that was for Kat to place the picture in 10 years from now, when she'd made her own future. Kat's eyes misted as she looked at it again. 10 years seemed like forever, especially since she wasn't sure about anything in her future. There was no boyfriend. She wanted to go to college, but she wasn't sure where or how she would afford it. She also wasn't sure she could leave her mom alone in the house. Though she tried for years to get her mom to date, she'd steadfastly refused. A loud pounding at the front door drew Kat back to the present. The 3 cats scrambled toward the door to investigate, jumping over each other as if the first cat there would win. Who would be visiting at 9 in the morning on a Saturday? Sweetwater Canyon didn't have a rehearsal scheduled today. "Kat, would you get that, please?" her mom yelled from the bathroom. "Whatever the kids are selling, tell them we don't need any more wreaths or ornaments or candy or whatever it is." "Okay," Kat yelled back. She looked through the sidelight to see a man she didn't recognize. He looked kind of old, maybe 50-ish. Maybe it was the salt and pepper hair. His boyish face didn't match his age. He waved tentatively and smiled. Kat unlocked the deadbolt but kept the chain on as she opened the door a couple of inches. "Whatever you're selling, we aren't buying," she said, echoing her mom's instructions. The man laughed and it lit up his eyes. "I'm not selling anything, Kathleen. I'm here to see you. You've grown up since I last saw you." Kat's eyes widened. "How do you know my name? No one calls me that except my mom." He smiled again. This time, though, his eyes looked sad in opposition to the smile. "It's been a long time. I don't expect you to remember me. I'm your father."